Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Jay Lewis here. All right, man. Let's go over this trade. Um, this morning, I didn't think I was gonna do a trade. I didn't think I was gonna do the recap. Um, this early morning. I was gonna come back and do it after work, but today, unfortunately, I had to take a day off. My car broke down, so well, not the car itself, just the tires. Had to put set of new tires. I was driving completely bald and I didn't know until I put air. So, anyways, so this is a 5 minute chart and this is a 50 minute. So I'm gonna just show you this morning. So really quick, this morning the trend line was going up this way, and basically it was bouncing on the 15-minute chart. It was bouncing here at these diversions. So this would have been a better entry for the sell order to the downside, but on the 5 minute, it was telling me here. So this is my indication that this will not continue to go to the upside. But I took a big risk on this one, and this was a not a good entry to go to the upside. This would have been a better entry to go to the downside. So I should have put a entry here, a sell order at one to ones, because once you see one to ones at divergence, this is a indication that this is going to continue to the downside. So I'm glad that when I took this trade, I took it here. My entry was here. The reason my entry was here because on the 1 minute, this right here, there was a blue fibs that bounced and then went up. So I was following the 1 minute um, to go to the upside, but I moved all my TP1, TP2 at divergence here because it pretty much it hit once and it hit the one to ones and then it hit twice and then so it was kind of struggling. So it was struggling to just to break this. So I just want to. I just profit $12.50 that you see right here. But once I profit, I could have took another trade. But the problem was that I didn't know if it was going to go continue going to the upside or continue to the downside because my indicators on TradingView was telling me something different too, and so I was getting confused. When you pretty much use two different indicators, sometimes your mind plays differently. Now it's like you're you're overthinking so many things, and basically it just made me overthink so much. And the reason that my other indication that that was going to go to the upside because the 20 was uh, it was crossing over. I don't know if you could see that. It was crossing over the 50. And when you see something when it's crossing over, that's indication that buy is going to continue to the upside. But this was like a fake out because it was bouncing at the one to ones, and if you notice, it still continued to the downside now. I don't know, 15 minutes, just continuing. It's just continuing going down. But this one would have been a better entry to go. I could have profited more on this one, but I was just following my EMA and then also my green bands that was just continuing continuing going up, and so I was pretty much looking at the 5 minute chart and in my other chart with TradingView. um, so I was looking at this chart also. So if you look at the 5 minute, so right here this morning, let me see if I could so if you notice right here, it gave me an arrow to go up indication, and then a strong indicator that is going to continue to go to the upside. Um, but it was just bouncing here at the mid. So this mid was that divergence I was showing you on the other chart, on the Ninja Trader chart. So it was just hesitating to break through, and also on the EMA, it was showing that it was going to cross over the 50, so it was going to probably shoot up, and usually that's sometimes happens. And then and also if you see this green dot right here, this green dot, this would have been a better entry for me. I should have took this entry instead over here at this place, and I could have rode it all the way to divergence, made a better profit here, because I seen this dot it appear in the 5 minute, and then when you see the dot appearing, and then you see the buyers, um, then that's a good indication. Then you see another signal telling me that it's going to continue to go up, but um, it was that kind of a fake out. Good thing I moved my profits to divergence just to exit really quick and make something. And now, fortunately, this would have been a better entry because now I got this signal here. Let me show you. Now I got the arrow pointing down, then a strong signal going down to the downside, and now the 20 came back down, 50, and then you have your 200. So now this right here is just continuing going down. So this would have been a good opportunity. So whenever you see these dots, and then I like to use these dots to go to the downside. Place like add more cells. You could add another one right here at this dot, and you could roll it down, and then when you see a green one appearing, that's indication that it's going to go up and probably hit the 20 or the 50. And you could have made place another cell order here and then write it all the way down. But unfortunately, I had to pretty much when I this morning I had to go to work. So, but anyways, I came back because I had to take my car to the auto shop to get tires. But anyways, um, yeah, this one would have been a perfect trade to the downside. So now it's just breaking down. So that's my trade this morning. I just made 1250. It's better to be green than red, and then just wait for a better opportunity whenever you're trading. And also, just to let you know, I've been noticing like when it hits 10 o'clock, like 10:05, like 10:05, it starts moving. It starts moving faster. You'll see a better entry. So that's the reason. Once I made a profit, so I had to pretty much leave because I had to pretty much drop off my son at school. But then from there I had to go to work. But anyways, um, I usually trade from in the morning. I trade from 9 o'clock all the way to probably like around 10:20 or 10:15. I pretty much stop, or 10:30. I'll do from 9 to 10:30. I'll stop. But if I make my profit earlier, then I'll just close it out and then pretty much stop trading. Um, Once I make my profit, I just stop and then I'll just walk away. I'll just close my software. But anyways, that was my trade of the day. Um, yes, this would have been a mistake if I would have hold it. If I had my TP one up here, if it never reached up there, this would pretty much I would have lost big time because it just dropped like um, it completely dropped really fast. So I'm glad that I moved it and I just made my profit at the 1-to-1s. But um, like I told you, sometimes you don't know these things because usually sometimes when you see a good indication, the 20 crossing over, and then pretty much then you see these fibs turning blue already, and then the background is green. So sometimes it makes you think that this is going to continue and break the one to ones, and then we'll continue going up more, and then it will pretty much bounce here at this red fibs because originally my TP1 was here at this divergence, and then my second TP2 was here at at this fibs here, but I wanted to play safe, so I was looking at the 15 chart and it was just bouncing on the trend line. So I was like, you know what? I don't think it's gonna break, so I just moved everything at the one to ones. But I could have put another sell order here, and I could have rolled this all the way down because this would have been a better trade. But like I said, sometimes you don't know because it the 20 was crossing over. Whenever you see something crossing over, sometimes that's a good indication that it's going to continue to the upside. But it did a fake out. It just came up and then came back down. So, anyways, that's my trade today. I'm still learning, but this is real money. And sometimes when you're doing real money, if learning real money is like it's not good. But I've been doing really good for the past couple of days already. I've been following my indicators, my charts, and so I've been looking at the signals to see what's the best entry, and so far it's working out pretty good. So, um, all right, guys, let me know what you think. Subscribe, share this video, and see you guys tomorrow. All right, have a good day.